Hi, I'm here today with Jamie O'Leary. He's the Chief Executive Officer of the Lough Credit Union. And it's kind of self-explanatory, but maybe just for our viewers and that, what is it you do and for how long, Jamie?
Okay, Kevin, thanks for the invitation. So I'm the CEO here for the last 4 years. So we are a financial cooperative on the south side of Cork with about 15,000 members, overseeing two offices, both in Bandon Road and in Toker. And we offer low-cost financial solutions to our members. Okay, so by giving them this low-cost finance, we can help them enrich their lives and transform their lives.
Fantastic. Okay. And before that, for the last 4 years, were you involved in the credit union side of things, or is it?
Sure, I came into this. Previously, I was a director of Douglas Credit Union and had been on the board for 6 years with them.
Ah, right. Okay. Okay. So well versed in credit unions. And what I don't know if this is possible, but does your credit union stick out from the others, or is there anything about it that makes it different?
Well, we would be the only financial cooperative in our common bond. So
Oh,
that's our area, which would cover Glasheen, cover Bandon Road, Toker, and other areas down the Mardyke, all that. So we're the only financial cooperative in that area. So we really have all the financial solutions for members.
fantastic. Okay. And what is your biggest learning since you've been chief executive officer? What would you say?
I think the biggest thing has been the business model shift, right? So this landscape is changing continually. So it's that one has to go with that. There's a whole digitization transformation project on, and it's to go with that, and it's to continue to innovate the credit union and make us relevant for our members.
Fantastic. Okay. And how do you see the business developing over the next 5 years?
I think again, like that, it'll be omni-channel. Okay, so credit unions have a very important role to play for different socioeconomic classes. So I think it's going to be a case of you'll have more distribution channels. So again, people who traditionally would have interfaced with a credit union, either by coming into their retail premises or over the phone, they'll still have those channels available to them. But you'll also see young members who will go more for digital offering, right? So that they'll do everything online. So we're going to have an omni-channel setup here. So really, what we want is members to engage with us and transact with us, and whichever way they want to do that, we can help them.
Fantastic. And do you have an app for in the credit union at the moment, or?
Oh, we do. We have a branded app, right? So nearly all credit unions now have an app. Okay, so you can do literally everything on that. You can apply for loans, you can do bank transfers. So it's and we have that in place a couple of years.
Fantastic. Okay, brilliant. So it's catering for all of the market, yeah. And what would be the latest news about your business? Is there any news cropping up, or is it ongoing?
What we have done in the last 24 months, even 18 months, is we have totally refurbished both our premises.
Okay.
So we have private offices here for people who want to come in and have a private discussion with our staff. So they're modern, they're efficient, and our members love them. So that's probably been the biggest thing we've done. We've also taken on the app, and we've a lot of new services. And again, a lot of members don't realize, but all banking still is free of charge with the credit union. So wow. That's a big opportunity for people to save money.
Fantastic. Okay, I hadn't realized that. That's fantastic. And what are the biggest issues you have overcome?
I think there's continually issues, right? There's always compliance and regulation in the background, right? One has issues in terms of not only innovating a credit union, but making it more modern and trying to make that transformation. And it's getting everybody to buy in on that and be, happy to proceed with that journey. So that and introducing new products, which sometimes require regulatory approval.
Right. Okay. And what's most inspiring to you today?
I suppose what's been very inspiring for us is the growth and the transformation we've made here in the Lough Credit Union. Okay, our lending would be up 60 to 70% in the last 4 years.
Wow. Yeah.
So that's fantastic achievement by the staff. And it's giving good value and looking after our members.
Fantastic. And do you have sort of your members, are they all individuals or are there companies, or is it all individuals you deal with?
It's both, Kevin, right? So we have individuals who join, and then we have joint accounts. So in many cases, you have husband and wife or partners coming together.
Right.
We have clubs, we have societies. So really, it's the whole community. So it's a community offering. Okay.
Fantastic. Okay, fantastic. And so what are the biggest challenges facing your business at the moment?
Okay, so there's still quite a lot of challenges facing us, right? New entrants continues to be a challenge. So you have the likes of the Revoluts, you have Avant Money, and
Hmm.
these new providers, so new entrants in the fintech space. We have continued cost challenges like all organizations this year. So service inflation is a challenge.
Right.
And then you have continued legislation and regulation. So that updates annually. So, every year there's kind of new challenges emerge.
Right. And what do you see the biggest opportunities, just to round off, the biggest opportunities for your industry and your business in particular over the next 5 years?
I think there's a great opportunity for credit unions to advance their offering, right, as a competitor to the banks. Okay, so as I said, we are much more aligned with consumers, much more aligned with members. So
Hmm.
we can continue to give a different offering compared to retail banks. So people can actually come in and talk to somebody, or they
Hmm.
can get somebody on the phone, and it's a different service offering, and generally it's also at the products are lower cost pricing than the banks. So I think there's a huge opportunity for credit unions to grow and also get into the mortgage market more, get into business lending, agri lending, all these side areas.
Fantastic. Okay. Listen, it's been great talking to you today, Jamie. And thanks again for your time.